Hey, Sangriaz from the Hidden Levels here with a preview of Nevermind. This game is developed and published by Flying Mollusk, released on January 11th, 2017 for the price of $99 or its equivalent in other regions. Nevermind is an adventure thriller game in which you must explore strange worlds and solve puzzles to unlock the mystery that lurks within the inner psyche or of psychological trauma survivors. Within the game, you are a Neuroprober, a unique physician who, through the use of cutting-edge technology, is able to venture into the minds of your clients, for whom traditional treatment methods have been ineffective. Traumatic experiences, especially those left untreated, take their toll in countless ways, often triggering other serious problems as each client's subconscious mind desperately tries to cope. As a result, their psyche doesn't take kindly to those who attempt to peel back these layers, often prompting it to lash out in terrifying, unexpected ways. Only the most vigilant of Neuroprobers can survive the horrors of the mind to help their client find peace at last. All right, perfect timing. I think the as I was reading it just loaded up. Let's see. We got begin. We got options. Okay, let's check out the options as usual. Got input, language first. Yeah, it supports English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, and Russian. Nice. Input, sound. It's already on, so let's put that on, and I'll keep everything the same. Just the sensitivity, graphics. We'll just leave it at that. And let's begin. Or I'll just put it one higher up. So you heard the description in the storefront for the game. It's a pretty unique game. I don't think I've ever seen a game like this. Maybe there's some like this on consoles. I mean on PC, but at least not on any consoles that I played. I've never seen anything like brain probing and helping traumatic victims or clients, as this game calls it. So it was rated mature for blood, partial nudity, sexual themes, strong language, use of drugs, and violence. So just that interests me quite a bit. I guess these are like famous neurosurgeons or something. No idea who these people are. I don't know if I can like interact with them. Can't. Neurostalgia Institute. Looks like they seem all to be same, so I'll just you actually have to agree to this to proceed. It's pretty funny. I am Sangriaz, as you guys all know. Put that in there. And let's just use THL here. Just got an achievement first day of work. Alright, nice. Easy, nice achievement here. Good stuff. Gotta go in this way. Open sesame. Maybe not. Well, it tells you where to go with the blue lights. I like that. Simple enough. There's my office. Guess this blue light is the next place to go. Alright, let's look at some okay, so I only have the introduction one available, so let's go. Jump through the door on the right here, this way. Normally this is their way to run. Seems to be moving too slow, if you ask me. Alright. What's going on here? The loading, it's not too long, but it's fairly long, on the longish side. Not too too bad.
The intro sim is a simulated mindscape created by the Neurostalgia Institute to ensure new neuroprobers are fully prepared before working with their first client. Although not as complex as an actual client, the intro sim offers unique guidance to train and remind neuroprobers of the key principles and techniques of neuroprobing. We at the Neurostalgia Institute hope you enjoy this introductory simulation.
Okay, so this is
Things have
basically the
become
training
more
mission. So
barbaric.
let's go.
And for my family, nothing is helping. I guess that's why I'm here. So, if I just talk about my troubles, you'll be able to use it later to help with the procedure? Seems hard to believe, but you're the expert. I think many of my issues started when I was young. So, why don't we start with my childhood, yes? Okay, let's... I was raised in a lovely cottage in rural Germany. We didn't have much, but my twin sister, our father and I, got by. There was actually a great famine for much of my early childhood, and often we went without food. I had many happy moments with my family, but the darkest times began when my father remarried. My stepmother always resented my sister, and we didn't like her much either, to be honest. God, she was horrible. Sometimes she would take my sister and me out for long walks in the forest, and then she'd hurry home. My sister and I couldn't keep up, and we'd often get lost. We learned to leave a trail of whatever we could find on those walks to help us get home. I guess, in some ways, our stepmother helped us become resourceful. My sister is a real fighter. The kind of woman any girl or boy could look up to. She volunteers to work with various youth organizations now. Enough about her. Okay, what else? Maybe I should talk about my feelings, yes? You may find it hard to believe, but I've always struggled with various eating disorders and anxiety around food. Eating anything rich makes me feel scared, anxious. It's hard to describe. My sister has actually experienced similar issues, and it has worsened for us both as we've gotten older. That's not normal, is it? We've seen countless doctors about this in the past. They've determined that our issues may be trauma-related, but have yet to help us sort out the underlying source. They have yet to fix us. That's why we're here.
Okay, so I didn't want to talk over that patient or client, uh, but seems interesting.
Welcome
We
to
hear the
Neuroprober training. I am pleased to be your guide. When I'm speaking, you can always make a left trigger motion to skip the instruction.
okay.
Welcome to Neuroprober.
Right, so I already listened to it. Very interesting.
Whether you are
Notice
speaking with
everything.
the client directly or neuroprobing within their mind, it is always
This is their
imperative.
mind, basically. I'm in
You'll
there.
find that every detail of the subconscious is trying to tell its story. In the case of our clients, it's often the forgotten story of the trauma they experienced. Some parts of the client's memory may have become confused or corrupted by the conscious mind's attempts to reconcile or cover up the truth of what happened to them. However, if you look closely and carefully in the right places, you will find that the truth will ultimately shine.
Basically, this is an adventure game. We're trying to find what happened to this guy. I don't see anything special about this. He talked about like rich food being a
Some
traumatic
parts of the
experience.
subconscious allow you to interact with them, while neuroprobing, make an A button motion.
I already
While
did.
neuroprobing, you will encounter objects that look like photographs. This is how your consciousness interprets the concrete memory moments it finds within the client's psyche. Typically, there are about 10 of these memory
Okay, so I gotta find these
moments.
photographs and sort
Mind
through.
can only
Okay,
hold on to
got
so
it.
much. You'll find
understand
that
what
half
I
of
need
these
to do.
photos present an actual moment relating to the
Just
trauma.
look for
The other half
photos.
tend to be false memories created by the client's conscious mind. It will ultimately be up to you to determine which are which. More on that later.
Okay, I'm not looking at any guides or anything, so I'm just running around looking for these photos that since this is here, yeah, and I expected there to be a photo here. Can't seem to go into any of these areas, and the only thing I could examine is actually those. Can I look at that? It's half eaten. I don't know if there's any significance to that. I could examine this again. Nothing really special though. I can't do anything with that. Wait, let's
When
read
you
this.
acknowledge a memory photo, it will surface more prominently in the client's psyche, and at that point can be found in a safe area of the mind, often where you begin within the client's mind. When you have found all 10 photos, you must put 5 of the memories that actually represent the trauma in the proper order. Doing so will, at last, fully release the memory to the client's conscious mind. Often he or she will experience a breakthrough at this moment. That breakthrough is when you acknowledge a memory photo, it will surface more prominently in the client's psyche. The most important thing you do as a neuroprober is find and acknowledge these photos. However,
There's
this
one
is
more
easier
photo.
said than done.
I don't
While
think
some
this was here
photos are
before.
freely available in the subconscious, others are buried deeply within and will need to be coaxed out.
Ah, okay. But these appear later in the game as I play. Got it. I see. I think that one is new over there. It wasn't there before.
Interacting with one part of the mind can sometimes open up new areas of the psyche.
Okay, so this
Some
part
things,
opened up.
like these doors, can change their state in response to actions taken elsewhere.
What's this? Another photo? I collected 3. This is the introduction sequence, so I just kind of follow.
The subconscious doesn't take kindly to intruders and will take every opportunity to feed off of any sensations of anxiety or tension you offer to it. You can
Okay.
try to stay calm and peaceful, even in the face of terror. If you can calm yourself, you'll find the subconscious will calm itself too.
Just kind of need to follow these.
Here's an
things.
example of a particularly buried
Or
memory.
a puzzle.
Some details of a given trauma can be especially tenacious, but by gently and cleverly listening to the clues the mind gives you, you will find all you need to work through it. Just think of it as a puzzle for you to solve. When you focus on these puzzles, make a left trigger motion if you need to break your concentration.
I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. Okay, that lowers that. Lowers even more. I need to lower this, I think. Oh, okay, I guess I know what I'm supposed to do. So I need to let's put this one. Like same color, maybe? Yeah, let's try that. There we go. Got it. Got it. Alright. Just wanted the same color. Not bad. Easy one. Probably as a beginner puzzle. Should I go straight or this way? Try this way first. Dead end. All right. Let's try this scary area here. I see a photo on that other side. Get out. A terrible fire burned the home. Okay.
While neuroprobing, your consciousness is lost deep inside the subconscious mind of the client. Though this is a journey that you must make alone, we at the Neurostalgia Institute take the safety of our Neuroprobers very seriously. If you need to access any of your Neuroprober tools or pull your consciousness free, press your finger where a menu button might be. This will bring up your Neuroprober tools, and you can proceed as needed from there.
And back to this original area. Has a new area opened up? I have 5 pictures. A new area has opened up.
Do you remember when I mentioned that the client's subconsciousness can feed off of your fear? Some uniquely vulnerable areas can be very sensitive and dangerous. When you place your consciousness in another's subconsciousness, there is a risk of you getting hurt.
Yeah, there is in the PC version, although it's not supported on Xbox version. The game can detect your stress level based on how you're moving around and stuff like that, and react to it. It is possible. Developers say it's possible to have this working on the Xbox One version, but they didn't have a chance to implement it for this version.
You can walk around with some objects. To do so, interact with it, and then start walking while holding on to it.
I don't see the object in question here. This one? I think I need to place something on there. Just don't see the object that it's talking about. Oh, there it is. I think I need to place it on here. Okay, there we go. Something happened. Not sure what, but something happened. Some scary stuff going on. Oh, I guess this area opened up. Don't think there was a bridge here before. Because this is in the mind of the client. A lot of strange things can happen. It makes sense for things to appear out of nowhere. We're trying to kind of rearrange the memory and find the truth. Yeah, we saw that in the beginning area. Don't know what the significance of that is just yet. We're back to another area that we need to place something. It's not conveniently just there where it was before. There it is. It's not too far away though. I mean, guess because it is a opening introduction, they don't make it too difficult. I think the area totally changed. I didn't get any pictures in that area though. Not yet anyway. What the hell? Yeah, it seems like I kind of teleport to another area a little bit. Or the seasons change. So it's a different time. It's snowing right now. Place that.
Remember, this is just a simulation created by the Neurostalgia Institute. The psyches of actual clients will likely be more complex and often much more terrifying.
Wow. Even this one is pretty scary. Okay, let's go back. Seems to save every time I collect the picture. Okay. Collected 7 pictures so far. Need like 10. I need a little bit more. Okay, another guidance thing over there. Let's go check that out.
When your consciousness is in another's subconsciousness, your psyches will inevitably intermingle. Just as the client's mind can affect you, you will see parts of yourself reflected in the mind of the client. Tread lightly and tread carefully.
Yeah, this is what I was talking. So, what I do kind of changes the client's perspective a little bit too. I seem to be a little bit stuck. Not sure where to go from here actually. So minds intermingle, I get that. I came across from here. So we saw this cupcake before too. There's a heart. It wasn't there before. I think this is the right way to go. But it seemed like a dead end at some point. Oh, okay, maybe it's this way. Alright. I got here before too. Ah, okay, I should went this way. I think I get it. Okay, whenever I see that guidance thing, that's where we need to.
At Neurostalgia, we take great measures to ensure our Neuroprober safety as best we can. However, you are about to proceed through a highly dangerous area that you must face alone. If the client's
Oh shit, what
subconscious
the hell?
becomes too volatile, you will be automatically removed from this area of the mind and taken to a safer area of the mind. Use this as an opportunity to collect yourself. When you're ready, you will be able to easily return to where you left off, to battle the darkness and chaos.
I died.
that has taken root
This is what
in the
happens when you
client's
die.
subconscious.
I went all the way back to the beginning of the. I have to go back there? How do I go back there easily? Was it the house? Uh-oh. I don't know how to go back there. Wait, I died and I have no idea how to go back to the area. I shouldn't have just rushed in. That was my bad. I was in that area over there. Can I go back in? Oh, okay. I can open it and go back in. Do I have to walk all the way there, or is it? I wonder. Oh, okay, it just kind of teleports. I couldn't really see the pattern though. Okay, I got a birthday cake photo. And that leads me back to what's going on here. I'm closing in on about 30 minutes in the preview, but some like hands up here. I have to like catch one of the hands before I like fall all the way. Alright. I guess that's what I need to do. Very scary. Final photo, I think. Alright, a little bit peaceful. I like that. Yeah, I was saying I was getting close to about 30 minutes in the preview, and usually I cut my previews about 20 minutes long, but I want to show all the way to the introduction. Don't care how long it goes. I'm liking this way too much, and I don't think it's too much of a spoiler to show you all the way up to the introduction, because there's more patience. This is just the tutorial level. No. Okay, so I'm back in the original area. The house is there. There's no go away brats anymore, so I guess I can enter the house. I can't. But there's no like go away brats anymore. Do I have all the photos? I'm missing one photo still. Where to get that last photo? I'm not sure. There's this thing here though. Oh, there it is. So I have all the photos now. Let's see how to sort this and see if we can solve this this issue of this our patient. Okay, would often eat rabbit stew. This is how this is the gingerbread house, huh? Okay, so let's see. So my step, if I remember the story, stepmother hated. So I think this should be the last one. We found the house that looked nice. This should be the. I think this is the way the story went. It's funny that I just realized it's the fable. It's funny that they use that for the intro. I never put like the two and two together. It's a German Hansel. What's that guy's name? Whoever wrote the fables from Germany.
It's all rushing back. It's so awful, and I don't want to remember, but yes, I now know the face of my demon.
Well, I solved the intro
sister
scene.
and I, we were taken out into the woods by my stepmother for one of her nighttime walks. We'd usually find
I
our
like
back
the
on
idea of
the
this
trail,
game. It's
whatever
quite
we had.
interesting. Sorry, I'm talking over the
Marbles,
narrator.
paper, even pebbles. However, one night, she took us deep, deep into the woods. We brought some bread to leave a trail of crumbs, but all the forest creatures must have eaten. We were lost, so lost. We tried to find our way back, but it was so dark, and we were in a very strange part of the woods. We were lost for days, hungry and tired. We finally found a house and were so hopeful that someone might be able to help us. That house, though, that house was no ordinary house. It looked like candy, and there was something off about it. We shouldn't have gone in, but we did. It was a prison for lost children like us. There was a woman in the house who would fatten her prisoners up and try to eat them, and that was going to be our fate. I was first. She tricked me into getting close to the oven, and before I knew it, I was inside. If it weren't for my clever sister Gretel pulling me out in time, I would have been burned alive. We escaped that house and found our way home. After that, things started to get better. Our awful stepmother passed away, and my family
Happily ever after, but the Hansel and Gretel were both traumatized, huh? Interesting take on this story.
Those events, I mean, how could you live with those images and memories inside your mind? Then again, they were always there. The old woman still tortured us, the old memory, the old time. However, I can now confront my past, confront this trauma. Thank you. It is better to know than not to.
Okay, so that wraps up the introduction and the preview for this game. I do want to show you the achievements for the game before ending it. So I'm back to the office. I can probably access other clients now. So I can go to 251 Relic Quarry. Okay, so this is just checking other stuff. Spa. But this is just these four are basically just something for relaxing and checking history of the. And then you have 4 actual patients that you can check out. Alright, seems pretty difficult game, but probably not bad if you have like a walkthrough. But walkthrough is something I might explore. I like what I've seen so far in the introduction. So it's already 35 minutes in the preview, so let's quickly check the achievements. So you saw me get a couple of them already for registration and doing the introduction. 3 memories, 5 memories, 10 memories. I think these referring to puzzles. There's only 4 patients, even if you include the introduction, it's 5, so I'm not sure how we have 55 memories, or maybe you can do the same memory over and over. Percentage hasn't gone up in the percentage thing for even the first one, so I'm not really sure about it. So there's one for solving these clients, complete neural mapping process for IntroSim. I didn't do any neural maps. Interesting. Maybe neural mapping is something different. Maybe if I go back in, there's advanced. This is what I need to do. There's other stuff that I gotta do. So I gotta do imprinting, and then I gotta do advanced neural mapping for and there seems to be 11. I think there was one achievement for 55. So if there's 11 per patient, that totals up to 55. So, and you have to do them all basically. All right, so I get that now. Okay. Well, that's it. If you liked what you saw, please support the developers by purchasing the game. And thank you for watching. My name is Sangriaz from the Hidden Levels. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment. Come check us on our website, on our Twitch stream. If you want to support the team so we can make more videos like these, there's a Patreon link below in the descriptions. And I'll be back with more videos very soon.